Hello children and viewers. So today my topic is lens formula and its magnification. So these are lens formula that may be applicable for convex lens as well as concave lens. But the important thing is while we are using the lens formula or magnification formula, so we have to use a sign convention. So the sign convention followed in the lenses are sign convention. So already we learned the sign convention in the mirrors. The same sign convention is also followed here, but in case of mirrors we measure the distance from pole of the mirror. But in the case of the lens we measure the distance from optical center of lens. So the sign convention followed in the lens is first one. So all distances are measured from all distances are measured from optic center of lens. Optic or it may be called as optic center of lens. So this is the first sign convention. And nothing but the optic center of the lens can be taken as origin. And the second one is the distances measured in the direction of incident light. The distances measured in the direction of incident light. Taken as positive. The distance is measured in the direction of incident light taken as positive. Nothing but if this is the direction of the incident light, so in this is the direction of incident light, in this direction we measure the distances, so that distance can be taken as positive. And third one, so the distance is measured opposite to the incident light. The distances measured opposite to the direction of incident light. Taken as negative. In the direction of light, if we measure the distance, that are positive. Opposite direction of incident light, distance measured, that can be taken as negative. And next one, heights above the principal axis are positive, heights below the principal axis are negative. Heights above the principal axis taken as positive. And next, heights below the principal axis taken as negative. Heights below the principal axis taken as negative. So these are the sign convention followed in lenses. That may be convex lens or that may be concave lens. So this sign convention we have to remember. And next one, coming to the lens formula. So to derive the lens formula, I am taking the first convex lens. So now consider, so this is the convex lens. And this is the principal axis and optic center. Now consider this is the first principal focus. Means I am taking the second curved surface and nothing but right side face. Right side curved surface is the first one and left side curved surface is the F2. Remember. So now this is F1. Now consider this is the 2F1 and this is the second principal focus and this is the 2F2 or C2. Now consider the object is between. F1 and 2F1. So then what happened? Where the image is formed? I am going to check. So now I am taking one incident ray. So that is parallel to principal axis. Now check the distance will be same or not. Sorry, the distance must be same. F2 and this is a 2F2. Now it is an incident ray that is parallel to the principal axis coming from the object. Now after refraction what happened? So it will be passes through the focus of the other side of the lens. Now this is a refracted ray corresponding to this incident ray. And next one I am taking the another incident ray that is passing through optic center. This is the incident ray that is passing through optic center. So it will be continue the same path. Now where the refracted rays are intersecting here, that's why here image is formed. So now this is the real image and it is an inverted image and it is a magnified. It is formed beyond 2f2 or beyond c2. Now consider this object. The object name is a dash and image name is I dash. I dash. So now, so when I draw the diagram, so now this object a dash is the object height and I dash is the image height, and the distance from the optic center to object is called object distance, and the distance from the object to the distance from the optic center to image can be called as image distance. So a dash is nothing but height of the object, I dash is nothing but height of the image, and or the distance from the optic center to object, and the OA can be taken as U. The distance from the optic center to image, OI, can be taken as image distance, and the distance from the O to F2 can be called as what? Focal length. The distance between the optic center to focus will be called as what? Focal length. OF2 can be called as focal length of this convex lens. Now in this diagram, so there are two similar triangles are there. So the triangles are nothing but one is O A dash. This is the O A dash. Sorry. So this is a triangle O A dash, and next one is the O I dash. This one. So these are similar triangles. Why they are similar triangles? So these are the two alternative angles are the same, and as well these are right angle and these are also right angle. When the two angles are same, the third angle is also the same. So that's why these two triangles are similar. What are they? So one is triangle O A dash. O A dash. This is the O A dash. And next one is a triangle O I dash. Triangle O I dash are similar triangles. When they are the similar triangles, then what happened? So their sides ratio will be the same. So what are the sides here? I am taking this side, composite sides ratios are the same. So now this I dash by A dash, I dash by A dash is equal to, now this OI, this side, this triangle, in the triangle OI dash I am taking this side. So that's why that alternative side is nothing but OA. In this side, OA dash side will be OA. So that's why OI by OA. So I dash is nothing but what? Height of the image. A dash is nothing but what? A dash is nothing but height of the object is equal to OI is nothing but image distance by OA is nothing but object distance. Now consider this equation 1. And next in this diagram is also there are two similar triangles. Now consider this is an incident ray parallel to the principal axis incidenting on the convex lens. So now that point will be considered P. So now there are again two similar triangles OP and F2. This is a triangle. And the next one triangle is F2I dash. These are similar triangles. So these are the two right angle triangles and these are the two alternative angles. So that's why these are the two similar triangles. That's why the side ratios are also same. So now I am taking the triangle. What is the triangle? OPF2. OPF2. And next triangle is IF2 I dash or I dash F2. I dash F2 are similar. So when these are similar, the two triangle side ratios also same. So nothing but I am taking the side, one is the I dash by OP. I dash by this side OP is equal, next this side IF2 by OF2. IF2 by OF2. But in the figure consider A dash will be same as OP. A dash can be taken as what? OP. So but A dash is nothing but OP. Remember. And next one, so you know the distance from optic center to focus is nothing but focal length, but you doesn't know the distance from F2 to I. That nothing but you doesn't know the IF2. So now what I am doing here, this IF2 can be, this IF2 distance can be, I am going to write in terms of the image distance and focal length. Image distance and focal length, and nothing but from O to I is the image distance and OF to the focal length. That's why from OI, when I subtracted the OF2, you get the IF2. So this IF2 can be written as, or this IF2 is equal to, what I can written as IF2 is nothing but from OI, when I subtract the OF2, then you get the IF2. So now write here, in the place of OP you can written as A dash, and in the place of IF2 you can written as the OI minus OF2. Right here. So I dash by OP is nothing but what? A dash equal to is the next IF2 is nothing but OI minus OF2 by OF2. But I dash is nothing but height of image. A dash is nothing but what? Height of the object is equal to OI is nothing but optic center to image distance, is known as nothing but image distance. And next one OF2, minus OF2 optic center to second principal focus is nothing but the focal length, by again OF2 is nothing but focal length. Now consider this equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, height of the image by height of the object equal to V by U, height of the image by height of the object equal to V minus F by F. So when from equation 1 and 2, what you can written as from equation 1 and 2. So what you can written, so these two are equalized. So that's why V by U equal to V minus F by F. And after that simplify. So when I do the cross product, so V into F VF equal to U into V UV minus U into F UF. So now bring the minus EF to left side. Bring the minus EF to left side. What you get? VF, this minus EF will be, it is on right side. When it come to the left side, it become plus VF equal to UV. Now take the F common. So here UF. So V plus U equal to UV. And next after that, so bring the UV to the left side and F to the right side. Then what you get? V plus U by UV equal to 1 by F. Again when this UV can be individually divided, what happened? V by UV plus U by UV equal to 1 by F. So this V will be cancelled and this U will be cancelled. Then what you get? 1 by U equal to 1 by V equal to 1 by U plus 1 by V equal to 1 by F. So now this is called the length formula. But when we use this is by applying sign convention. So now apply the sign convention here. So all the distance are measured from where? From optic center. From optic center to object distance is measured. You are moving opposite direction of incident light. So that's why here OA is nothing but object distance, and O2 image can be called as what? This is the image distance, and O2 focus can be called as focal length. So now optic center to object is nothing but object distance. To measure the object distance, you have start from optic center, you are moving in opposite to the incident ray, that's why it can be taken as minus. And after applying sign convention, after applying sign convention, so nothing but after applying sign convention, so this u equal to minus u. And now the distance from optic center to image is called image distance, but to measure the image distance, in which direction you are moving? In the direction of incident light, that's why. So the v equal to plus v. And again to measure the focal length, what is the focal length? The distance from the optic center to focus will be called as focal length. So again to measure the focal length, in which direction you are moving? In the direction of incident light. So that's why f is also plus f. Now substitute here. What do you get? So 1 by u is nothing but minus u, plus 1 by v is nothing but plus, v is the plus, next f is also plus. So that's why when I rearrange the equation, so 1 by v minus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. So now this is called the length formula. So what is the length formula? 1 by f, or it can be written as 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So this is the length formula. This can be applicable for convex lens as well as the concave lens. And this is the lens formula. And now coming to the magnification. Magnification is nothing but height of the image by height of the object. This coming to the magnification. So magnification. So magnification is represented with m is nothing but height of the image by height of the object. So height of the image by height of the object is what? V by u. And next formula is magnification m equal to height of the image by height of the object. From equation 2, what you get? V minus f by f. V minus f by f. But we have to use this after applying the sign convention. After applying the sign convention. So the height of the image will be the minus, because it is below the principal axis, and height of the object will be the above the principal axis. And here u is the negative and v is the positive and f is also positive. So when you substitute, you get the magnification. So what is the magnification after applying sign convention? After applying sign convention. Applying sign convention. So the height of the image will be minus hi. Why? It will be the below the principal axis. And height of the object is plus h naught. And already you know that u equal to minus u, v equal to plus v, and f is also plus f. And substitute here. So now m equal to height of the image minus hi by h naught equal to, because height of the object is plus, it is above the principal axis. And next coming to the v is nothing but equal to v is nothing but plus v by, next to u is nothing but minus u, and this minus will be cancelled. So that's why you get magnification height of the image by height of the object equal to v by u. So this is the magnification formula in terms of the image distance and object distance. This can be used for convex lens and as well as the concave lens. And next magnification formula is m equal to, so height of the image by height of the object. Height of the image means what? Minus, because height of the object is plus, equal to v minus f by f. So v is nothing but what? Positive. F is also positive by again f is also positive. So that's why what is the magnification formula? M equal to height of the image by height of the object equal to minus v minus f by f. So this is another formula for magnification. In terms of the focal length, and image distance, and you can also convert into object distance also, object distances. So now these are the two formulas, magnification, and this is the lens formula. So both can be applicable for convex lens as well as the concave lens.